Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei received his Syrian ally President Bashar al-Assad in Tehran. The visit comes shortly after the unexpected death of Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi in a helicopter crash. Assad's visit is reportedly to offer condolences, reflecting the deep political and military alliance criticized by many Iranians and Western governments. Khamenei hailed Syria's distinguished identity in the region, saying it is owed to the Syrian nation's resistance. Iran's supreme leader said the distinguished identity of Syria was formed during the late Hafez Assad's era with the founding of the resistance front and standing against the West. Khamenei added that this identity has always contributed to the national unity of Syria. Iran's supreme leader also lauded Assad for his firm stand, saying everyone should see the special privilege of the Syrian government, that is, resistance, in front of their eyes. Iran's semi-official student news network reported that Khamenei used the opportunity to assert that Western nations and their regional allies failed in their attempts to destabilize Syria's government. Khamenei touched on the political and economic pressures of the United States and the Europeans on Iran and Syria, saying the two nations must overcome the situation by increasing their cooperation and regularizing it. In his meeting with Khamenei, Assad expressed his condolences to the leader, the government, and the Iranian nation over the recent loss. Assad told Khamenei that Iran-Syria relations are a strategic relationship that is progressing under the guidance of Your Excellency. The Syrian president added that Raisi and the late Foreign Minister Hossein Amirabdollahian were at the helm of the implementation of this guidance. Assad also touched on Raisi's humble, wise, and ethical character, calling him a clear example of the positions and slogans of the Islamic Revolution. The Syrian president said Raisi had an important impact on the role of the Islamic Republic in the region and the Palestinian issue in the past 3 years, as well as deepening relations between Iran and Syria. Assad also touched on the evolution of resistance in the region, saying after more than 50 years, it has become a religious and political approach. Assad said his position has always been that any retreat against the West would lead to its advances. The Syrian president also thanked the leader of the Islamic Revolution for his prominent and important role in supporting the resistance in the region and also for supporting Syria in all arenas. Earlier, Assad was absent from Raisi's funeral, with the country's envoy to Tehran citing personal reasons for his absence, raising questions about the Syrian leader's commitment to his Iranian allies. Iran's acting president Mohammad Mokhber also held talks with the Syrian president on issues of mutual interest and the expansion of ties between Tehran and Damascus. Mokhber expressed gratitude to the Syrian president and government for their sympathy with the Iranian nation over the demise of President Raisi, Foreign Minister Hossein Amirabdollahian, and their companions. Iran's acting president said the strengthening of relations between Iran and countries in the region and beyond was among the achievements of President Raisi and his Foreign Minister Amirabdollahian, adding that Iran's extensive interactions with its neighbors, Islamic countries, and like-minded nations have changed the equation of power in the world. Mokhber also referred to a key strategy pursued by Iran and Syria in supporting the resistance front, saying that enemies' plot to harm the resistance as well as Tehran-Damascus friendly relations had already been foiled, with the climax of their failure being visible in Gaza, where the Zionist regime has failed to achieve its goals despite being backed by world powers. Assad, for his part, underscored that Iran-Syria relations are strategic and based on unalterable principles. Pointing to the demise of President Raisi, he said that the Islamic Republic of Iran has become strong in the face of different crises over the past 44 years, adding that enemies' plots or losses such as the president's demise are not able to adversely affect the country.